live inside the studio. You're watching Moonhawk Studios presents.
All right, hello everybody, and thanks to our very own Don Pardo, Kevin DeCruising, for that great intro.
That is the name that I want to be associated with. Yes, sir. Left an icon. Yes.
Yes. All right. Welcome everybody to another edition of Moonhawk Studios Presents. I, of course, am your host, Mac Paladin. With me in the studio, as always, is my good friend Adam.
Greetings.
We got Petty Fan mucking up the technicals.
I'm in pain.
Oh. Oh, we got a
Petty.
hiccup there.
Petty Fan.
As long as he remembers to unmute himself.
I was on the wrong thing. I'm in pain. Help.
Oh, it finally happened.
I will reintroduce Kevin. Kevin's in the hizzy.
Well, you already introduced me as your Don Pardo, and that's good enough for me.
Right?
Don't need it for you to because I'm already associated with a legend. So, hey.
That's right. And we've got the Golics.
I am, in fact, around here somewhere.
Now, ordinarily on our show, I would simply say we have a great show for you tonight. And Adam, why don't you start us off with the news? But how about we do this instead?
Oh God.
What is everybody watching these days? What the hell are we doing? Like entertainment wise, what's cooking? What's happening? Oh, Jesus Christ, Doodles!
Oh boy, cat problem.
Cat attack.
I don't have the means to do a cat cam.
I mean, we'll still do the news, but let's shake this up a little bit here. What's everybody watching? What's everybody doing? What the hell do people care about right now? I mean, Adam, you can start if you want.
I mean, it's just as well because my news is stuff I can't talk about, or it's involving very serious family stuff and
family trauma that cannot be made public for reasons.
Yeah,
like just like my good chunk of my day was busy dealing with Noda Republic stuff.
Oh boy,
grim.
I mean, indirectly because a witness was needed, but I or at least potentially needed. It depended on the place. Like I said, there's some stuff going on that
Right.
rather not get into on the air or even off the air.
Right. Keep it on the hush.
Yeah.
Don't
Or airing it out in any way, shape, or form because it is stinky cheese.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what are you watching instead? Give me your list of recommends.
I mean, just finished up season 2 of Fallout.
Ooh. Yeah, I keep wanting to get into that because, like, I'm tangentially involved in it now because of Shadow's Mist and her circle of friends who play Fallout 76.
I'm like, well, season 2 is more salient to fans of New Vegas. Yeah.
Well, that and anybody who likes Walton Goggins because that's basically his show now.
I mean, the other characters, Lucy, Maximus, like they still, they are very much also main characters. Just I can't go into it because the season just finished up, and I know some people are waiting for the entire thing because Amazon decided to do it weekly.
Right. Well, that's interesting because that's a little different because they were making people binge it before, right?
No, that one was always weekly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Primal season 3 is going on right now for HBO Max.
Oh, they moved it to HBO?
Well, it's still on Adult Swim, but it's next day on HBO Max, and I don't have cable anymore. You know,
Fair.
that's why I stopped doing Toonami stuff because I'm like, I don't have access to
You
it.
can, yeah, there's kind of a way to do it through the website, but it's a pain.
Well, you still have
Yes.
to have a cable subscription.
Right.
Or no,
Well,
somebody
they do have some free stuff. Like if you catch it right when it drops, there is the immediate new episode that's free, but that's about it. Like if you want to binge watch seasons of Rick and Morty, forget it.
right. Like, let's see. Started up Wonder Man, which just showed up on Disney Plus. Like, and just keep in mind, this is like the current running series.
I've been hearing though that it is the shot in the arm that the MCU needed.
I've only seen the first episode, so it's definitely a bit. It's different.
Yeah.
It's kind of. Anyone else here seen Extras?
It sounds familiar. No, I don't think I have.
Like, unfortunately, I hate referencing something with Ricky Gervais in it, but it's the thing that comes closest to what Wonder Man's doing. At least my estimation. It's like, well, it's like old superhero media meeting the MCU.
Oh, interesting.
So, like I said, I do want to give more of it a watch. So, and that's just some of the stuff. Because like watching Succession, old HBO stuff from the mid 2000s, like Rome's 20th anniversary is rolling around.
God, I feel old now. Thanks for that.
Like Magic Knight Rayearth just hit Netflix, mainly because
The
I
new
think
one or the old one?
the old one.
Okay, I was gonna say I didn't think the new one was out yet.
No, the new one's not out yet.
1998. It's 28 years old.
I was in kindergarten.
And
The
that
back half
like
of the '90s had some great years for anime.
Oh yeah.
let's see, Furin season 2.
Oh, Frieren. That's a hard one to say. I have a couple of her figures. I haven't watched the show yet, but I want to see it.
I need to get caught up. I've been lacking.
Yeah, Medalist season 2, Trigun Stargaze, Vigilantes season 2 of My Hero Academia. Let's see, Journal with Witch. There's a lot of stuff I'm watching. So
I'm just glad that they did this Vigilantes series because I just Matt Curtin's impressions of the BNHA crew on TikTok and Reels is basically life for me right now.
good to know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in these dark times, you really just kind of need that sort of wholesome, not wholesome comedy, you know?
Right. The Samurai Troopers sequel.
I mean, it has
It is a sequel, but it's different.
Yeah.
Kind of, sorta, I guess.
It is a
I mean,
sequel.
my understanding is it takes place in approximately the same continuity after the original.
They directly reference the 80s show this week. So in fact, they showed some old footage from it. It's just the entire series is very, very mediocre. Like, it's all right, but not amazing. Oshinoko Season 3.
Hmm.
I could go on, but before that transpires, Kevin, what are you watching?
Well,
Yeah. Yeah. What are you watching? What are you up to?
Get the popcorn, kids.
What's good?
well, I guess I could say it's very much a very sports heavy situation at the moment. Of course, the Super Bowl was this past Sunday.
Bad
Which,
Bunny was the most watched Super Bowl show, halftime show in history.
it's the second highest, but that's still big. It's like it's just still not, it's not nothing when you have 120 million plus people watching. So
It brutalized the Turning Point one. Hell, the Puppy Bowl
apparently
brutalized the Turning Point one.
Which apparently had 5 million viewers at gunpoint.
5,000.
Yeah,
Oh.
most of them were bots.
Yeah.
Some of them are people who
Kevin,
wanted to rubberneck.
Yeah, they had
watch.
like actual watch times. Like they were saying that the bounce rate was at 5 minutes.
Yeah, because they turned in and saw somebody who was off sync and went, nope.
There's a couple of memes going around where they were showing Kid Rock on the stage with tens of people standing in the pit while he was lip syncing, apparently.
And so yeah, Super Bowl was on Sunday, which football. It's for the football game. I'm one of the very few people who understand that it's real football is football that isn't sexy to the most casual viewer.
Hi, hello, I'm the other one.
Yes. Yeah. I'm somebody who likes football that's in the trenches and it's a chess game, which is to a lot of people boring as hell. But that's just me. Yeah, and this weekend, of course, NASCAR's back in the house. So, even though I don't like Fox's coverage, I'm watching that this weekend. Tomorrow night specifically as well, is when it starts.
I mean,
most of my thing is YouTube mostly.
Mhm.
A lot of old commercials, a lot of stuff people put on VHS digitized. So, because I'm a dork like that. I guess I have been sort of following the new Samurai, whatever that's called, that show. It is very much a case of feel like I watched the first episode and I felt okay. Like interest in there. I do have to probably get back to it full here soon. But yeah. I mean, sometimes I watch other things, but most of it is basically YouTube based at this point, and
Yeah.
so on and so forth. But
I mean, I'm watching Starfleet Academy, so there's that.
Yeah.
So I do have to, as David Letterman would say, give my shekels to the Ellison brothers.
doesn't most of that show's production happen pre-Ellison? If you think about it.
Oh, I know, but the joke is the joke obviously there is that Larry Ellison is David Ellison's father.
Right.
But Letterman insults them by referring to them as the Ellison boys.
There you go. Yeah.
So yeah, I gotta give my my 30 pieces of silver to the Ellison bros. Oh God.
So there's all that and so much more. But if I go on, I probably might take a lot of time here. So, Petty Fan, what are you watching and what's going on in your world?
As
You
far as
don't have to. I just want to say there's no ceremony on this format, this minor format change. You could still just do your news if you wish, but
yeah, I really don't have. I almost don't have much, but that's
I just wanted to give a little more variety so that everybody could get a little more talk time if they wanted to, since we don't have a guest.
I haven't really been watching a whole lot of like different stuff. I've been watching some like video essays on YouTube, mostly a couple people I want to try and get for the show. Unfortunately, one of them is European, so that will be hard.
If they talk about games, you can try for fragments.
It's more than just game stuff, but I can look and see.
If they talk about games, it's good enough.
Fair enough. I
I mean, I wish
will.
I had this. I wish I had the schedule flexibility to allow us to do shows on different days of the week. But
Right.
we've also run up against the problem that every time I've tried adding elements to this program, I encounter resistance because everybody else is like, "Well, we're so involved in fragments right now."
Yeah. ...
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's just kind of, I guess, something I can look into. So I guess look forward to that.
Okay.
As far as like other watch things, I ended up just finishing the first season of the Beyblade X anime because
Mm.
I vaguely remember I was like, hey, wait a minute, I didn't finish this. Season 2 I think is on YouTube, so it's one of those.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to watch it on YouTube or wait till it hits Netflix, because like, it was mostly just on really while I was like playing stuff on my phone.
That's what
'Cause
Antiques Roadshow does for me.
yeah, well, it's like,
Mm.
Soul is more interested in like the more hyperactive like anime type shows where he'll just kind of sit on the couch and watch them because there's stuff going on. So
You
it's
don't have to show your cat TV programs.
I don't. Well, part of the problem is I haven't really been able to sit at my desk much because I think I have a kidney stone, so sitting at my chair kind of hurts.
Right.
Okay, fair.
So I've been kind of laid up on the couch trying to hope it's just a like pulled muscle and see about stretching it on, at the couch is a little easier than trying to stretch at my chair.
Or you could be like me and have a surprise fractured vertebrae.
It's not that. I either slept wrong and pulled something or I have a kidney stone.
That would have been a perfect opportunity for you to slam me with the, well, Mac, I didn't actually, mishandle a generator, so.
Yeah. I didn't do the twist and shout with a generator.
There you go. Sometimes the jokes just need a setup. That's all.
Yeah. I do need to
Although,
catch. I did. I think I'm caught up on Beat Break. Digimon Beat Break, so that's a thing. Because I was a little behind, mostly because I was having problems with logging into Crunchyroll. Don't know what happened there, but it's sorted. So I caught up on that, and I'm probably gonna catch up on Freerin because I think I'm only like a couple episodes behind. But I can
did
always.
they actually say her name in the show so we make sure we're pronouncing it correctly?
You
They
are.
They do, but the Japanese, it's hard for me to get it right.
Also, it's a German word, so
Yeah, it's a German word filtered through Japanese, so good luck.
But yes, the vowel is E.
Mm.
Okay.
The first vowel is an E
Well,
sound, not like an I
That
sound.
that was my educated guess, but I just, this show is now this show is in its second season now, and now I'm like, all right, fine, I guess I'll go watch the damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
Every character's name is a fairly on the ball, on the nose German word describing something about them.
Right.
Mm.
And then, as far as like just like news stuff, apparently my dad found out that the car insurance has now been up to $500 a month. They're charging They are charging us an extra $200 and we don't know why.
Oh boy, that's fun.
So, guess who gets to help them look for new car insurance? Spoilers, it's
Oh,
me.
fun.
Yeah, so that's gonna be my
Fun.
weekend.
It's almost like they didn't live 20 plus years before you existed.
Well, that is kind of what's pissing me off a lot about that is apparently my mom was pissed like, why do I have to do it? It's like my name's not on anything. They legally can't give me a quote. So basically
Holy shit.
it's one of those things where I have to basically pretend to be dad.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
See, I don't. This is just unfathomable to me because I don't. I don't even know what my parents' true finances are.
Mhm.
My dad basically told me that he has a binder and an envelope locked in the roll-up desk,
Mhm.
and if they die, and I am not,
Not
I'm
committed.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they die like if they both go at once in a car accident or something, or in their sleep, I literally just go to their house, open this cabinet, get the paperwork, and everything is spelled out.
Mhm.
But
Well,
until then, I know nothing.
and like with my the parents have been having to borrow money from my sister and I. So that's part of the problem. They're in about 2 grand into my sister. So
Jesus.
yeah. A
And
lot of
she's got more physical difficulties than you do, right?
um
Or about the
hers
same.
hers is a different half. Mine is the bottom half, hers is the right half.
I see.
So we have uh, it depends on the type of thing. Like sis can't
Yeah,
play video games really, but she can, do other things that I can't do.
right. Yeah, you didn't have to get specific or anything
Yeah.
like that. I was just
Yeah.
asking in a general sense. It
Yeah.
just I'm basically, for any potential studio audience that's listening to us right now, it's like you need to understand the depth of depravity that
Yeah.
is going on here.
Yeah, and
You know,
it's like hopefully they've
why
been
why why this is significant,
yeah,
but
their mom and dad are trying to get I think it's like a HELOC loan or something like that, so they can get some work done on the house and,
oh,
pay.
home equity line of credit, kids.
Yeah. So hopefully they can get that sorted and, pay the sister, and they also owe me a couple $100, so that
Jesus.
that's fun. Um
Sorry.
so yeah, hopefully we can get that all sorted out and stuff. Hopefully they also get a decent tax return, but that's uh
Yeah. I know I'm not getting one because I still owe the feds from last year.
yeah. So yeah, that's stuff going on in life and things. I ended up finally canceling my Game Pass subscription because GameStop stopped having the like $20 a month thing, and I'm not paying $30 a month for it because there isn't enough on there to warrant it.
Gross.
Yeah, like the only thing I'm really gonna miss is being able to play games via the cloud on my phone. So like if I'm at the dentist office or wherever, I can grind a few levels in an RPG or whatever, something that doesn't require,
Yeah.
fast reflexes or whatever. But um I'm looking at possibly going to PlayStation Plus, but unfortunately they don't have a like cloud play thing for mobile. So I can't do the whole, if I'm sitting in the waiting room, play a game on my phone. So we'll figure something out. Um and yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else and I can't really. Digimon Time Stranger streaming is going to be on pause this week because we have a multiplayer mayhem for Fragments.
Aha.
Yeah. We are getting near the final battle on that, so if you want to see the end of that, look forward to it, I believe, next week.
Right.
I don't think we have anything going on, so I will have to consult the other two, both Golix and Ogre, on that and make sure we are good for next week.
And speaking of Ogre, you were saying that we're getting close enough to actually be concerned with the expansion pack Dawntail, and that he was particularly fond of that.
Heaven's Ward, and
Heaven's Ward, there you go.
not yet. We're about the halfway point on A Realm Reborn.
Okay.
So
We may be able to. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we can entice Ogre to come back and make snarky commentary against me.
yeah. And yeah, that's definitely something I need to discuss. I'm waiting till we're a little closer to it, because not knowing, schedule and life, I don't want to give him a date like, oh, well, yeah, we'll be in Dawn Trail the end of March, and then it's mid-May and you're still in A Realm Reborn.
Yeah, I'm in a paneled truck somewhere using my Verizon internet.
Yeah.
And a generator out in the desert.
Hand crank.
Yeah. Get a dynamo. Be pedaling under my desk the whole time.
Yeah. But yeah.
Which might actually do me a realm of good. But
oh yeah.
You know.
But yeah, I think that's all from me.
All right. Golix, what's good with you? What are you into? What are you watching? What's good?
Most of my watching of stuff is in watch parties with various other friends online with streams that I'm never asked about the legality of, so
As long as no one's making money.
One, two,
I mean,
one,
no,
two,
no
three
one's making
movies.
money.
Dusty in here.
No, it's mostly old anime and keeping up with like Digimon Beat Break and Super Sentai, which just ended for 10 years and it was a mess. And
I'm
probably
excited.
Better that they're ending it after that.
I feel like that's one of those things we need to abduct Linkara for.
We're going to be going into... Linkara doesn't care about Super Sentai.
Oh, it's just the Power Rangers stuff.
Right. And Power Rangers has stopped caring about Super Sentai forever ago, so...
Fair.
But yeah, that's... And we're going into the frickin' Project Red thing they're doing instead for a while. And Kamen Rider... And
for
Ultraman
legal
when
reasons.
there's a new series, which there isn't currently.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I'm excited about the fact that the part 1 of the very best bootleg of Macross 7 that I've been watching for like 3 years on eBay has gone to half price.
Oh man.
It's only $290 now, but it's got a very professional looking box and DVD set. I have part 2 that I got for free from Bookman's because they don't truck with bootlegs at Bookman's. Anyway.
So yeah, unless you want discussions of like fan subs and stuff, that's more or less what I have to say. I guess I have been attending an animation club stream on Saturdays, and I've been seeing a lot of movies that I mostly hadn't seen before, but just a lot of them I'd been meaning to. So
that's pretty cool.
Really nice. Yeah. Other than that, it snowed again last night. My mom's away. And I don't know how to use the snowball. She's down. My sister and her boyfriend and their daughter are having some sickness in the family. I guess they confirmed today that my niece has RSV, which is not supposed to be anything serious. She's healthy enough that it shouldn't be anything serious, but it's a pain in the ass for everyone. So
yeah,
mom's trying to help out because that's the kind of person she is. But that means there's no one here who knows how to use the snowblower, so thankfully the plow guy did a good job. But I still had to get up and do a bunch of shoveling today, and I didn't even get to finish the roof raking, so I have to do that like tomorrow after work, probably. So that's a thing. But otherwise, not a whole lot major going on in my life. I have been playing through the second DLC of Super Robot Wars Y. Actually, I'm doing that right now. And have played some more of Pokemon Legends ZA.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I can say that in terms of not like shows, but in terms of attending streams, I do also the VTuber that I follow regularly is Melanie Pepon, who is not a big one, but I like her stuff. I actually have been following her since before she was a VTuber. She kind of became a VTuber almost as a joke, but then oops.
The funny thing about jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have a foundation in truth. All right.
So yeah, that is more or less what is up with me.
Is this VTuber like? Is their character? If they're using the name Pepon, are they like a pig character or?
They are a watermelon cat girl.
Mm.
Okay.
Pepon, Pepon, from the Latin mellow pepon or pepon. It means melon.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
It's the whole thing going back to the words for like fruit, apple, and melon are all mixed up between Latin and Greek. But yeah.
Well, I mean, I follow, as you know, I follow a metric ton of VTubers, like like Monarch and Chumbawa and Chibidoki and Doki Bird and
Yeah, I follow a few of them, but I don't like the big ones where the chat is too fast to do anything. And
oh yeah, that's
sometimes I watch usually like highlights or post things of them, but this one is small enough that
yeah.
it's still like a meaningful, fairly small community. Her other identity has done a couple of comics that I enjoyed before she started doing VTubing.
I see.
She's not one that cares a whole ton about kayfabe, but it's easier to just say it that way.
Mm.
And also,
All right.
she's like self-modeled and rigged and drawn and stuff, which is always nice. She does a lot of customization for
when
game.
when I'm not using my reality app avatars, which have been serving me quite well. I do have, as you know, a full stable of self-made avatars.
Mm-hmm.
I did get a little help from Varias back in the day, but I did
half
about
of it. Rigging is the other half.
well, you see, they were pre-rigged because I did them in Vroid Studio initially and then transferred them to Unity. So the bone rigging was already put in place by Vroid. It exports with it because I'm a 3D VTuber. I'm not a 2D VTuber.
Okay, yeah. No, the rigging the 2D stuff is complicated as fuck.
Oh yeah, no, those
Yeah.
shapes aren't normal, bro.
Yeah, since I've started communicating. Oh, go ahead.
She started out doing 2D, and that was a thing. But then I think it started out as a Vroid, but now it's been at least Ship of Theseus. and then beyond that, she hasn't even been using that much recently because she made a little model that's an actual just a cat.
I see.
But
Yeah,
it's still very well rigged. So yeah.
Yeah, as you can see, my icon for Discord is my reality app avatar, and I call that one 2.5D because while it does have 3D elements to it, it feels more anime than like traditionally anime than. So I do like that, and I've been doing the whole Baba Niku thing, where I have a feminine form and all that stuff, but don't do voice changing. Because that is a signature of being Baba Niku, is that you are not trying to convince everybody that you are a girl. That is a requirement. Like Mace Palladino, there is a lore to the whole thing. It's like a curse, kind of like there's a famous VTuber Porcelain Maid that I follow on Twitch, voice actor and well-traveled Baba Niku. It's a guy with a female avatar, basically. That's all it is. It's pretty straightforward. Nothing sinister about it.
Anyway, that's pretty much what I got.
Okay. Yeah, and so with that in mind, the only thing I have time to watch right now is Starfleet Academy. So I've been watching that, and then of course watching all of the drama unfold around everything from the Kurtzman era of Star Trek.
I was gonna say I've heard very contentious things about that series. Some people say it's very good, and some people say it's very not what they want or think Star Trek should be, which is something of a refrain in every new Star Trek thing that comes out ever.
So my general take on that is that of the vloggers that I have been watching on YouTube that do consistently negative reviews, they watch the show, but they go into it with the "I assume I'm going to hate this" mentality, and then it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy because they're looking for fault instead of just watching the episode and trying to enjoy it for base entertainment value. They're going into it going, if this violates the deep lore in any way, shape, or form, I swear to God, I'm going to write a 33-minute video about it. And then they do, because invariably they find something worth hating about it. And
Also engagement.
yep, because there's not a lot of money to be made in being positive.
Especially on YouTube.
Yep. Rage bait is all the rage.
It is.
Yes. And so I spend a lot of my time in the comments section of these people telling them that they are basically uh, a few plasma conduits short of a warp coil. I'm like, if you think that these people actually hate the show, then you really didn't watch it on any meaningful level. You went into it assuming you were going to hate it, and of course you did hate it because you basically you set yourself up for failure. You went into it saying this is going to suck, and then you braced for impact, and then it lived up to your low expectations. In your mind. So like if you neg something to death, it's invariably going to be you're going to perceive it as bad no matter what they do. And the thing is that there are so many references and so much deep lore that they're actually exploring with this show.
Last week was a doozy.
It really was. I loved it. I was apprehensive at first about the video diary format because that was a Tawny Newsome touch. Okay. If anybody says that Tawny Newsome is not the mega fan of all mega fans of Star Trek after watching 5 fucking seasons of Lower Decks, you and I are fighting. Not you literally, Adam, or anybody on the show, but I'm just saying, anybody who wants to fight me on this one, I will do battle with you. And there is no deck strong enough to beat me. Because I am the keeper of the deep lore. Go ahead.
Plus, they have sort of walked the Star Trek universe into a situation that some people aren't super thrilled about, I think, but
So squaring off against the red letter media people.
Oh no.
See, I would lose on fan base alone. But if it was just a one-on-one battle, they're going down.
I challenge you to death combat. God damn it.
They have a piece of the USS Defiant on their set now.
Oh my god. I mean, you want to talk about
what do you mean
touching
a piece of the USS Defiance?
part of the actual set.
Okay,
Yep.
part of the set. Because there's the set, there's the model, there's...
No, I'm pretty sure that Adam is referring to the set.
Okay. Yes, it's one
That's
of the
what I
cons.
assumed, but I wanted to check.
Adam, go ahead.
Yeah, it's from one of the consoles. It's just whenever they talk about New Trek, they are very much old men yelling at clouds. No,
it's just really offensive because I mean, look at the production staff of these shows. So Jason Zimmerman, the son of Herman Zimmerman, is on the production staff.
Hmm.
Kirsten Beyer is a novelist for Simon and Schuster and has been writing Star Trek novels for decades now. Kurtzman actually put together a team to help keep him in check anytime he tries to go astray, called the Brain Trust, of which Tawny Newsome is a part of. I mean, just watch any episode of The Ready Room where Will Wheaton talks to her, and you can see that he recognizes, like Q recognizing the consciousness of Picard as the real Picard in the Golem body. He recognizes her as a kindred spirit, a true lover of Star Trek. Because you can't watch 5 seasons of Lower Decks with her as not only an actor, but also as a writer and producer, and say, this person doesn't love Star Trek. You know? And I think we're far enough away, since episode 6 is going to drop pretty much right after this show. I think we can dispense with the spoiler alerts and say the fact that she actually appeared in the episodes as Isla Dax, for God's sake. Oh my God, people were so up in arms about this. Oh, Trill don't live that long. And I'm like, well, Trill that have been touched by wormhole aliens actually could probably live indefinitely. And this dates and you got to go all the way back to the pilot of Deep Space Nine, Emissary. And remember
It's a little
that
bit
Dax.
awkward to be saying Trill don't live a certain amount of time when that one has already lived a really long time.
No, they were saying that. So okay, so so this is where the canonicity anger gets into play, because they sometimes trip over their own continuity. In the episode in episode 6 of season 5 of Discovery, they made a declarative statement about the Trill that in the episode Janal, specifically, where they had to take an old symbiont who was basically hanging on by a thread to life to share this information about the progenitors, which dates back to that episode. What was it? The Search, I think it was, from TNG. So a whole season about this one episode of TNG. If that's not a love letter to Star Trek: The Next Generation, I don't know what is. A season-long arc resolving something that was done 30 years ago. But this character, Bix, this symbiont, Bix, was apparently over 800 years old and was basically holding on to life by a thread because it needed to impart this information onto somebody who would retrieve the progenitor's technology. So it was there at the, right after Picard did his report to Starfleet. They commissioned a team and sent them out. And this Bix symbiont was in a host, and they made this big deal about how he was like super old and could no longer join with hosts and was just waiting to go, swim off to the silver pools, which is, the Trill equivalent of crossing the Rainbow Bridge. And go into deep sleep or die or spawning grounds or whatever the hell it was. They weren't real super clear on that. And people latched onto this and they said, see, their own internal chronology their own internal canon isn't correct, because they did this big episode of Discovery and then Dax is like 1100 years old and that's not possible. And I was like, except for the fact that Dax was actually touched by the prophets. And that means all bets are off. In the episode Emissary, the very pilot of Deep Space Nine, Dax went with Sisko into the Celestial Temple. And they didn't spend a lot of time in the series discussing this, but Dax was changed by that. And Dax survived a bunch of stuff that no other symbiont had survived throughout the course of that series, not the least of which was being attacked by Gul Dukat, who was possessed by a power wraith, and somehow surviving that. So that's how we got Ezri Dax. as an explanation for Terry Farrell's departure from the show over basically what amounts to contract disputes over season 6 to 7.
That, and she wanted to go star in Becker.
Well, that she asked to have a lighter load but stay with the show for its final season, and they said, "Nah, it's all or nothing." And she said, "Okay, well, I guess it's nothing then." Because Rick Berman deals in absolutes like a Sith, which is a ironically non-ironic statement, I guess, if you will.
Anyway,
What do you expect? So yeah, so they're upset about this because and it's like the Trill have been inconsistent since the beginning. I mean, does everybody remember Odan, the first Trill that we were introduced to in yet another bizarre romance with Dr. Crusher?
I definitely remember reading in the Star Trek Encyclopedia or something that the first appearance of the Trill was significantly different than what they later did with them. So
Yeah, I mean, they used to have a kangaroo-like pocket on their bodies, and they didn't have spots, and they had weird head bumps, and and on and on and on and on. And then the racist chodes were coming out and complaining about, oh, there's all these damn half-breeds around here. And I'm like, if you have to actually use one drop philosophy terminology for you to justify your hatred of eugenics, then you could just fuck right off, dude. I already know what kind of chode you are. If you have to use the word half-breeds, for God's sake. But yeah, they're upset about this because somehow that's woke agenda, and it's like, I don't know. The premiere of Starfleet Academy was the most watched episode of modern Trek since the premiere of Star Trek Discovery in 2017. It has had a fall off, but with streaming, it's really hard to tell if something is succeeding or not because it's a hermit kingdom. Huh?
I just refuse to give money to this boy.
Well, then go watch it on 123 Movies. So it's available for free right there, But not that we advocate piracy.
I'm aware I could do such things, but it's just like I have enough stuff to watch.
No, I'm just saying, but if you choose to watch it, there are ways that you could do it without violating principle. I don't know. I understood what they were doing with Picard. I loved Lower Decks. Lower Decks is by far the most beloved piece of modern Star Trek. Because it hews closest to the tone and tenor of the rest of Star Trek, albeit with a humorous bent. I loved Prodigy. The first 5 episodes were a little rough, but I understood what they were trying to do. And season 2 was just an absolute love letter to Star Trek, specifically Voyager.
Yeah, just please do not defend Section 31.
Oh, I couldn't. That's not even Star Trek. I don't know what the fuck that was, but I guess Michelle Yeoh needed a paycheck, which is surprising considering how much good stuff she's actually been in lately. I think she wanted it. I'll quote Mr. Spock and say that sometimes the having is not so great a thing as the wanting. In this particular thing, I think she wanted it to happen so badly that they just made it. And, if Kurtzman is going to stay the boss of Star Trek past 2026, because his contract is up. So season 2 of Starfleet Academy, which is already in production, and seasons 4 and 5 of Strange New Worlds are pretty much it for him. Unless something miraculously happens. I don't know what Ellison plans to do with Star Trek after this. He did say that he wanted to make it a tentpole because it's the only big franchise they have besides NCIS and like the whole Yellowstone universe. I mean, and maybe because Mission Impossible is winding down. Tom Cruise can't do that forever.
Yeah,
whether or not they're he's done. Yeah. I think he's hurt himself on set enough. that he's finally decided, you know what, I'm 60 something. I'm to quote Harrison Ford, I'll fall down for you no more. You know. And then he goes and plays the Red Hulk in Brave New World.
Yeah, but that had a lot of special effects on it.
That's true. God, he looked like a scarecrow when they shrunk him back down at the end. I finally saw that like last month, and I was like, Jesus, Harrison, maybe keep like the muscle suit on or something. Just, I mean, he's what, 84? I don't think he should be looking for excuses to run around with his shirt off anymore. Even though he can do it, I don't know. It was rough to see, and you could see where that movie struggled. I mean, it was entertaining, but I could see why it struggled. So, in personal news, as far as this is something Petty Fan and I have been discussing during the Final Fantasy XIV stream, since I really haven't had another venue to discuss it. Blackwalker and I have talked about bringing back the Lavenders. It will be initially a Patreon exclusive to finish out the first season, and then I will put the comics up on drive-through, and then at some undisclosed later date, I will put the free webcomic back up.
And on some undisclosed location, probably a back alley in Boston.
There is actually a website for the Lavender comic. Like, I have a domain and everything like that I didn't lose.
Shock.
Yeah. The Starship Moonhawk website still exists. I just need to redirect starshipmoonhawk.org to it. And it's one of those things to where with everything that's been going on between breaking my back, literally, and threats, veiled threats of eviction, and scrambling around to try to pay back my old boss for all the credit that I borrowed. The idea of putting this stuff out there again has just kind of fallen off with me. It's hard enough to show up for these shows every week. And I'm not saying that like a complaint. It's the facts. You know, showing up for these shows is a choice, not necessarily an obligation. Because nobody pays me to be here.
You guys are getting paid?
Right. That's what I'm saying. You know, if the guests, paid for the privilege to be here or something awful like that, then I there would definitely be a wrongness to me not being, on time or doing the show correctly. But let's be brutally honest. For the moment, this is a fancy hobby.
I'm fancy. Puts Pinky out.
That's so I have to be realistic about it, and that's why periodically I will say, guys, I'm sorry I can't do a show this week because I need to take care of IRL stuff. And as much as I would like this to be my primary source of income, it's just not there after all these years. So, I will not stop trying to make it so. I want to make sure that everybody understands that I am committed to this show in the most general sense.
Committed to the bit.
Yeah. It's not going anywhere anytime in the immediate foreseeable future. As long as
Bane
you
doesn't
and
come to
Adam
finish you off.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, how many times has Bruce Wayne had his back broken by Bane? 3 now. But seriously, as long
It's
as
usually one
as
per continuity, but unfortunately, real people can't get away with having multiple continuities.
right. But I mean, as long as you, Petty Fan, as long as you and Adam are able to continue finding guests for us, and everybody likes being here, then I will make the commitment to show up at least 80% of the time. You know.
Speaking of which, might be time to explain why we don't have a guest this week.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. So really quickly before we do that, let me just wrap up here. 30 more seconds here. So Lavenders is coming back, the comic, so that way I have something to sell on drive-through. And I will be re-uploading all of the. Now that I've figured out some things with my power situation here, I rebuilt my battery box and reorganized all my uninterruptible power supplies. So now I may actually be able to use my production machine for a couple of hours a day. And with that in mind, I will be re-uploading all of the animations that Varias and I made together because we are speaking and we are actively talking about finishing those animated shows and films.
Oh man.
So that was the big news I was leading up to. So be looking for that soon. I have tasked Pettyfan with uploading all of the main episodes and getting them off of Twitch
Yeah.
of MSP, and I will get the Final Fantasy stuff over there at some point.
Yeah.
And then I need to download the clips that we've made for the Patreon stuff because that is something else that I want to put out there. Is the Patreon extras that we've denied everybody for so long. All right, so with that in mind, Adam, tell us about what happened with our guest.
Well,
You're-
here's the thing. I don't completely know. It's one of those. All I got was family emergency,
right.
which could be a lot of
Yeah.
things.
It could be anywhere from something very bad has happened to not saying this is actually the case, but could be code for I don't want to be there this week.
Doesn't seem to be the case here.
Fair enough,
Since
but
you know, I did ask if they wanted to reschedule, and she was like, "Thank you, but my family comes first." So it sounds like it's something, kind of major and bad. But
yeah.
you know,
Mhm.
the point of order is they canceled like literally yesterday. Like,
Mhm.
so that's not enough time to find someone new.
Right.
I
Like,
mean, I've done it before, but it's dicey.
yeah, well, it's one of those theoretically maybe, but it's not
That's literally one of
reliable.
those 70% luck rolls, literally.
Yes, it's like it has happened, but it's like there's also the much bigger chance that, well, you don't find somebody.
Yeah.
Right.
So in order to fill the space, we've got two for the price of one.
Mhm.
Just
And
the two
since
of us.
all right,
You
All
can
right.
make it
since-
if you try.
All right, so I should be hitting
Just the
buttons.
two of us, you
Yeah.
and I.
anyway, and since it's Valentine's Day, we are going to be looking at some Valentine's Day programming, starting with Kathy's Valentine, as
That's
in the comic strip Kathy.
the kids today don't understand.
Is this
I'll
gonna
be
make
honest.
me love myself? Oh wait.
I'll be honest. When I was a kid growing up, I skipped Kathy because that never seemed like that seemed like something for grown-ups, like Mary Worth or something.
I mean, I did read it periodically.
When I was growing up, I wouldn't even think this was like actively available.
Snowy, get your balls
Appa-
off my
yeah.
keyboard.
Apparently, the comic wrapped up in 2010.
Huh. I don't even remember ever
Well,
seeing it.
I mean,
so.
how old was Kathy's artist? It's one of those things that has an expiration date, considering the fact that it is a quasi autobiographical comic about the author.
Yeah. Apparently, it ran from 1976 to 2010. So,
Wow.
and Kathy, the artist, is 75 years old now. So,
Right.
all right.
And oddly
So-
enough, Scott Adams passed away. I'm still like,
I mean, he was kind of into a whole bunch of
yeah,
questionable stuff.
let's not dwell
Let's
down
not,
that.
let's not go down that boulevard.
So let's just get into it.
All
I
right.
used to like Dilbert.
I'm rolling the film.
The film itself is rolling.
CBS
Oh, man.
And dreaded it with the exact same
Where
passion
available,
since I was old enough
which
to
is to
stop
say
talking.
nowhere.
1961, no Valentine.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day is everything
Apparently
I
this
love,
came out in
marching right
1989,
smack into
so
the arms of everything
that's
I dread.
the big reason why they would be
1968,
mentioning
Valentine
stereo
from the
sound.
wrong person.
Yeah.
Stereo was
1974,
fairly new at this
Valentine
point.
from the right
Yeah,
person
stereo,
2
yeah,
years
the
too late.
CBS stereo sound went all the way deep
1981,
into the 90s.
Valentine from
I
the
mean,
wrong
most people did not have TVs
This
with
year
composite
is going to
connectors
be
back then.
different. For the first time in my life, I'm going into Valentine's Day knowing I have a boyfriend.
God, I do actually remember this special.
That Valentine's Day is really
I'm not
going
sure to be
different.
impressed or scared at that knowledge.
Well, my mom was a big fan of the comic strip.
Hmm.
This is basically me now.
Valentine's Day is commercialized.
This is me for real, for
Fans
real.
have finally just caught up with my
Yeah.
expectations. Just kidding. I mean, deep down, Valentine's
1989
Day
finally
is a
caught up with
simple
me.
celebration of the most important person in your
I
life.
was 12 in
The
1989.
relationship between mother and child.
I love you, Mommy.
The
He usually
relationship
don't get
between
this much
husband and
interior,
wife.
interior monologue.
The relationship
in a
between
television
woman
show.
and therapist. I love him, but I'm bored to death, Jazz.
Well, you know, it's weird because there weren't a lot of Kathy
Irving, I
specials.
keep hearing about Irving.
Tell me this is
I
the
have
third
to
of
come up with a
3.
new crisis.
I thought you'd been feeling pretty good about yourself, Kathy.
Oh, I feel great about myself. I can make it home from the store without eating all the groceries. I can handle
So the
100 disasters at
80s
work
were
without
really
having to bribe myself
rushed.
with new shoes. I
Like,
no longer pay off my Visa bill with my
Nobody's
MasterCard.
speaking with
I'm
any
decisive,
breathtaking.
successful, proud, involved, busy. Sometimes I even think I'm not that fat. I mean, I used to be such an insecure wreck.
And now,
I mean,
The whole commercial
Now
I turned
I'm
on
a
us.
confident wreck.
it's okay to feel this good, Kathy.
Oh,
here's the thing. You know, back in those days, everybody got in the studio together. They weren't,
deranged, obsessive basket case.
so they could have an actual conversation piece.
I was
That's
so
not what I'm getting at.
happy.
Like, there's no punctuation.
Well,
That's
that's the
all
character.
run-on sentences, yeah.
See,
Yeah.
you didn't read the Kathy comic strip. They're all run-on sentences.
Like,
And now?
Now I'm so, so relaxed.
Many couples find it hard to dance
That's
to
called
Wall
middle
Street Week,
age.
Kathy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I haven't even gotten around to hooking up my new stereo yet. My love life has collapsed 3 days before Valentine's Day, and you wrote down that I didn't plug in my speakers?
Sometimes people reduce
thing I
their lives
remember
to what they
Kathy
can
for.
control, Kathy. They put energy into things they know they can handle and back off from those where they might lose control.
I have to write
Well,
that down.
you know, the
You
idea
see,
of
it can be
of
safer to
women
throw oneself
actually
into, say, a job
having
than to
their
keep
own
dancing into
agency
more frightening
was still
area of
apparently a
commitment.
foreign concept in 1989.
Oh, thank you.
That
kind of
is
a foreign
exactly
concept
what
now.
Irving's
I was just about to
problem
make
is.
that joke. God
Irving's
damn it, Adam.
He's so
Things do-
heading for
things
that
do tend to
hideous
come
life
full
from
circle.
Arizona, we actually
History
admit
is a
we
circle.
like each
History
other
is a
at
circle.
the same time. So he flung himself into a coma so he wouldn't have to deal
should be
with
fashioned
it.
into a
Paranoia
noose.
Valentino.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yes, well, Valentine's is a good time for all of us to look at how we feel about relationships.
He could only
And then
have
sometimes
one
you get a
job
season
when
of
he got him
television
hopeless.
so awful that the
He just
DVD
needs
box set comes with
vision.
optional extras like a ladder and a noose.
Me? Are you kidding? I'm
Not
the
everything
one
is
Thank you,
who's
Chuck.
in control.
Yeah,
Saying time's up.
thank you, Chuck. And I was talking about season 3 of Enterprise, but you know.
Lucky shot, Ross. Yeah, and this lucky shot has prime rib dinner written all over it.
I
Man,
think Chuck
remember-
was too.
Prime rib dinner and
Remember
playoff.
racquetball?
Oh, oh,
Wait a
okay.
minute.
It has been
Guys,
See,
supplanted
now-
by
take it easy,
pickleball.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, well, you should have thought of that before the
My dad's like, and I'm like, so how do you score pickleball? My dad's like, yep.
10 minutes ago.
Oh, women hate it when men are always
Oh,
on
so it's like
time.
Learn's ball.
Serve 'em up.
No, really. Look, I'm
Meanwhile,
sorry. The wedding
hi,
was
Rob
Valentine's Day,
Paulson.
and we don't even have our flatware picked out.
You know, it's basically like badminton, where it's built on thoughts and prayers.
Take the win. You were getting crazy.
Yeah, my dad played
Flatware.
racquetball.
3 days.
You've eaten with a plastic fork for 20 years.
We don't have China.
The food you buy comes with a plate. It's not enough you're making me go to a wedding on the one day of the year I like to leave town?
Come on, I'm doing you a favor, pal. Kathy will see you in your time.
Not exactly a conflict of the ages.
While she's all emotional from the wedding, and boom, you have got her where you want her.
Have her where I want her. Valentine.
I really hate it when people are standing with their feet splayed out like that, because that's really bad for your back.
Yeah, but it's easy to draw.
Well, she'll sob through the whole
Ask
wedding.
the man with broken back.
We'll have to have one of those big
Yeah.
discussions. Hey, wait a minute.
Exactly.
We can have a big discussion. I just hate feeling it so expected. I mean, Kathy knows I care. Her phone number's in my
This show is so
automatic dialer.
neurotic.
Oh man,
Just like
automatic
the
dialers.
comic.
I just can't do it by the
I'm waiting for
rules.
the Taster's Choice couple to
I
show
hate
up,
these rules.
or them to head to
Flatware's against the
Arrakis.
rules.
The animation quality is so good that the ball just bounces around with no influence from the character whatsoever.
Want to help me?
I mean, not everyone has Garfield money.
Garfield and Friends was pretty good back in the day.
Help with erotic suggestion. I did that. Just
That
a
U.S.
sec.
Acres.
Maintain romantic mood. I love how.
See,
you
of all the
slow
other
down
things that
when
Jim
you call
Davis
me
ever
lunatic
did, U.S. Acres was actually superior to Garfield in many ways.
Without burdening the moment with overreaction.
It's just
But
nobody knew
never
what
mind.
U.S.
I'll stop
Acres
by
was
later.
outside
Have a little
of
surprise for
Garfield and Friends.
Surprise?
Outside of Jim Davis.
It worked. Of the $3 billion
I'm not
spent on
sure if
Valentine's
it
Day,
even was
$2 million of
syndicated
it will be spent
here
by
in
me,
America.
trying to
Like,
make sure I'm appealing
it was-
enough to receive a
in
95-cent
like
green
Europe
card.
or something.
You
Or
want
it's called
romance?
I
Ocean
would-
Farm.
I think my mom would buy me the compilation books, and I would just read through it. And I didn't realize that it was supposed to be a newspaper strip.
Not that I'm not happy
It's
with
kind of
my
like,
life.
you know how Bill Holbrook did on the Fast Track for all those years, and then was secretly doing Kevin and Kel on the side,
Apricot eyeshadow.
I'm
which
happy
is
with
still a
my
thing,
life.
by the way.
Mini skirt with textured hose.
I'm just
Oh
the
my
type of
god,
person
that
who
is the most
respects
80s thing ever.
Good lord.
Just a sec, honey.
Was that a Kirby?
Come on in. Door's open.
Call the
Oh my
FBI,
God.
dear. Her brain's been stolen.
It's
Mom,
the
Dad,
80s.
I thought
Do
we
lots
agreed
of
on no
tokens.
more
Vote for
surprises.
Ronald
I know,
Reagan.
sweetie, but it's so hard to pass up a chance to be mortified.
Reagan was out of office
It was
by
Mama's
89.
idea. She thought you might be out of ammonia.
I know, but that's not how
Your father
the
thought
quote
you might be
goes.
running low on
Yeah.
light bulbs.
Mom was concerned about the toilet paper situation.
Don't you two think I ever go to the store?
Of course you go to the store, dear. And you got an excellent buy on yogurt back in 1984.
Irving's gonna be here any minute. This is our one
The Los
chance to
Angeles
get them
Olympics.
sort of, you know, rekindled before Valentine's Day.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Trying to
That
hide
has
her
nothing to
neckline.
do
Did you
with
see
what
that?
You wear. It's what you
Yes.
have in the cupboard. Look at this. Frozen single-serving dinners. No pans, no ingredients. Well, your food never even touches each other's. Love is when you stock up because you know there will be two of you to eat it a year from now.
I used to love
You
Swanson
want
dinners in
passion?
the cardboard
This
containers.
Is passion. This is passion. 5 years of peaches, 36 months of noodles, paprika to last into your 90s.
Mom, I already spent $50
That's
at the
inanity.
therapist today. I don't
Reagan
need any more
doesn't
tips.
stay good for that
A
long.
psychiatrist?
Kathy's mom was always
You're
insufferable.
seeing a psychiatrist?
Kathy, why would you see a psychiatrist?
I did read the comic strip for a long time.
Kathy,
Well,
so
she has,
Yeah.
you know, an objective opinion.
I
about-
may be the only
Objective?
person here who
We're
consistently
objective,
read the
honey.
comic strip because my mom did.
Always objective.
no, I did.
What
I
kind
just
of
don't
problem
remember it
could you
that
have
much.
where you don't think we'd be objective?
Nothing, girl.
I read the whole
Everything is
funny
fine.
page.
I'll talk to you
I did
later,
too.
okay?
We love you, sweetie.
Even the ones I hated.
Hi.
We love you too, Irving. If you had some applesauce in the house, you wouldn't need a psychiatrist.
Sorry, I
What
really
the
look
fuck?
forward to
Yeah.
tonight.
Me too. We don't
Once
need
again,
those,
it's
Kathy.
1989, so
I think we
when
need
it
some
gets
Want
Himalayan.
to see what I'm doing?
Yeah, let's get some Himalayan
fun.
salt,
Surprise!
Yeah.
Oh.
some crystals.
I figured
we
Well,
need a little
also
bit
you're
more
going to
ammonia.
get some
to your cable.
opinions on
I thought, you wanted to
psychiatry.
do something romantic.
Hmm
Are you kidding? Look at this. I got splitters.
Back
cable
before
links,
Freud was exposed as a
Curl
fraud.
up on a couch and
needle
I wouldn't
nose
go that
pliers.
far.
Irving,
It's just
romantic.
What do
Freud's
you call this?
ideas didn't
I
pass
want a
the
kiss, not
annals of
digitized sound.
time.
Why is it
They
things
didn't
have to
pass
go
the stink test
exactly by
because
the
they
rules
were
of your
based on
stupid
his
romance among
cocaine-addled
folks that it
brain
doesn't count, huh?
Why are you
beats.
so afraid of involvement?
Not what
guys
I'm
behind
getting
stuff
at.
all the time?
Like,
I
he
got
hasn't
this
been
stuff
completely
for you.
discredited or anything.
Those
It's just
newspapers, remote controls. How am I supposed
he's
to get
considered to
close
be
you, huh?
very
Close?
outdated,
Who's the one who
even in
locks
like
herself in the bathroom in the
1989.
middle of a date to study
Right, but I'm
magazine
just saying, you know,
I'm
neither has
researching
Briggs
how to hold a
Myers,
man's
and Briggs
hand when
Myers
it's
is
always
based
full of
entirely
stuff.
on
artistry. You don't even
pseudoscience
wanna deal
bullshit.
with the real person.
Real men don't think cable splitters are a romantic gift.
And yet,
Just forget it,
there's
Kathy,
something
okay?
to
I
it
am
because
sick of being
every
the
time I
perfect
do a
guy
Briggs
just to
Myers
get
test,
yelled
it's
at.
dead on
Take
accurate.
your needle nose pliers with you.
I
Fine,
mean,
and
that's
we're not
kind of
coming
the
back.
point.
Fine. Except we have to go
This
to
was the
Ross's
Simpsons
wedding on
Supposed to
episode.
tell you what you
Valentine's
already
Day.
think.
We have a commitment.
Fine.
Screeching.
Of all the Valentine chocolate that will be eaten this year, 36% of it will be eaten by women who buy it for ourselves before Valentine's Day even gets here.
Bravo, Kathy.
It's a depressing
One of those
statistic that has only
perfect
increased.
events. Stores filled with my one
I'm like,
obsession just when
I
need
also feel like
consolation
going
over my other
citation
obsession.
needed.
You
Like,
haven't been this productive
where are you
since
getting
your
that
New Year's
from?
Eve
What's your
fight of
methodology?
1986.
Well, they didn't have Google in '89, that's for damn sure.
Oh, it's back to my amplifier, Janet.
Let's look at why that bothered you.
Hold on, I have another call. Hello?
Hi, sweetie.
I'm on another call, Mom.
Well, I just thought you might want to talk
I think
about
we
your
found the
little
reason that
problem
bothered
with
you right
Irving.
here.
I am not having a little problem with Irving. Hold on. I invested in a whole new makeup system for him, Janet.
Well, do you think you
I think we can
responded
see
to
where
me?
this is going to go.
Just a second. Mom,
Hi, honey. Your mother went to get a box of Kleenex.
Dad, I can't talk now. My person's on the other line, and
The psychiatrist? Kathy, it would kill Mom if she thought you put her on hold for the psychiatrist. She put you on hold for the psychiatrist, dear.
hold on.
He's trying to kill his wife.
Send him a gift. Guilt him into coming back. I go
It would
to
kill your mother if she knew that.
I know,
Honey!
understanding. Hang on, Janet. Dad,
Your father went to get me a wastebasket.
I'll call you later, Mom.
We're here whenever you want to talk.
I'll call you later, Janet.
Just remember to really listen to your own feelings, Kathy.
Right.
Oh, he's pretending
Huh.
not to be interested.
They didn't
until
do
he
the
sure
obvious
can.
joke.
He's begging to be
You know,
double.
switching the
He's
psychiatrist
testing
and the
you.
parents.
He's using you. He's so overwhelmed by his feelings for you. He can't.
That's what the
Hey, that's
medium
because she was.
sitcom would do.
Zena,
Yeah, well, that's because
hi,
she's
we're
a
going
smart
together.
professional woman.
Yes, that's right.
And she doesn't make
You
such
made a special
banal
Valentine's
mistakes.
Aunt Kathy, yes.
Her daycare center's been working on these all week.
Thank you, Zena. I didn't expect a Valentine.
Zenith?
Zena, that's her name, yeah.
Right, we don't give
Now, was there a
Valentines
show
because
of this,
people
or was it just
expect them. We
specials?
give them because
Special
people-
specials.
people-
I think they were talking about a Kathy show, but I mean, this is the thing about Kathy was that it's a tad esoteric.
It's also
mean,
tad
esoteric.
That's the one thing I
estrogeny.
forgot. I was so busy
Yeah, this is the
worrying
third
what
and
she was
last.
doing. I
How-
forgot
it is a
how
tad
I was
special.
just
It's
to
extremely
share
slice of life. It's just slice of
love.
life from a
May I
woman,
help you
a
find a
very
Valentine?
specific kind of woman's perspective.
No, thanks.
We have Valentines. for
It's
new
very
sweethearts,
niche.
Old sweethearts, potential sweethearts.
Well, I guess
Yeah,
No,
that's-
I'm not
there was
looking for a
three.
Valentine. No.
These Kathy
What is the
special
woman for
fame.
whom
First
you're
was
not
a
looking for a Valentine?
self-titled one in
She
1987
isn't
with Kathy,
me.
which won an Emmy, by the way.
Excellent. One of our most popular categories. The
Kathy last
beauty of
resort in
most
88 and then this
Valentine's
one in
gifts is that
89.
they're small enough to just stick through that little space that's open when a woman has her door barricaded with a security chain. Now, cologne. Does she like spicy, florally, musky, classy, spray, bottle?
So basically, a John Hughes comedy.
I don't think she likes cologne.
What size is she?
She's, you know, sort of a
Size 7. Junior 7 or women's 7.
Just remember,
Size
kids,
38,
a chain on the
Italian
door
4,
is
size
merely a
1,
temporary
Indian size
obstruction to
29,
success.
32, or petite cut 12. Does she wear
I mean, that was the
silver?
messaging there, basically.
She wears silver.
Sterling silver brush.
Very
silver,
1989.
Silver plate, hypoallergenic silver plate over brass or over 14 karat gold. Clip one. Oh,
Very
salmon
John
gold
Cusack
fridge,
with a
short
boombox
dangly, long
outside
dangly,
his
non-dangly.
I am not.
unrequited
French
love's
cut,
house.
Teddy, garter, tap pant, bustier.
No, never mind. No, listen, I just thought of something else, so I have to go.
See, Russ, you can't even see that panty line.
Tickets out of town is to your left.
I'm marveling at the amount of
Ultimately,
underwear on
the
display
backbone
here.
of the human race is women's ability to keep having hope
I
when
mean,
no hope exists.
That's why I made the
Some of us
National
restarting
Lampoon's
our diets
Christification
every
joke.
day of our lives. Unfortunately, there's a fine line between being the hope-filled tower of strength that keeps love going and being the hope-filled doormat with no concept of when a relationship is actually over. I never know which side of the line I'm on until way after it's too late. Hello?
Hi, sweetie. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thanks, Mom. You too.
Dad thought you might like to join us for dinner.
Tell Dad I have plans for Valentine's Day.
She has plans.
Mom wonders if your plans are to see the psychiatrist.
Irving's taking me to a wedding. Everything's fine. We're going to a happy, romantic, wonderful wedding together.
She'll be seeing the psychiatrist.
Dad's trying to kill Mom secretly.
Happy Valentine's, my darling. Oh, that's ridiculous. No. Kathy, you look so beautiful today. You're not even dressed yet. We're gonna be late.
I've been dressed 11 times already. It's not my fault you got here in between outfits.
Well, hurry up. We have to take your car. I'm out of gas.
Again?
A joke about a woman who can't get ready in a timely fashion. How
Oh, don't tell me we have to start the key search again.
something.
Irving, if you'd be willing to commit to more than 2 gallons of gas at a time, we wouldn't have to search for my keys all the time.
If you put your keys on the counter like a normal person, I wouldn't have to stock up on gas every time I saw you.
Irving, call a cab.
God damn it, Rob Paulson! I hear Raphael when you talk.
Me too.
I was about to say, he's really Ron Paulson-y now.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, fucking hell.
Purse with you.
This is
God
a dangerous
damn it! It's
evening,
like
bag. Cash
I
with
can't
me.
get Raphael out of my head. It's
What are you
fixing
hauling
at
to
the time.
a wedding that might be more useful than a $10 bill?
You have 15 pockets in your clothes. You don't have room for money?
I spent all my cash on your Valentine, darling.
I spent 6 hours rewrapping your Valentine, dearest, and I'm not accepting one in a store bag that you just grabbed on the way over.
What? Does it give rules in your stupid books for how a gift has to be wrapped or it doesn't count too?
You're supposed to at least take off the price tag.
Oh, bickering in the cab.
That'll be $4.85.
Ross and Lisa have asked to say a few special words.
$4.85 for a 2-hour drive with bickering.
Well,
Must be Uber.
a few minutes ago, I was bailing out my
Inflation
best
is
friend
the
because the
bitch.
cab driver wouldn't take credit cards. He's one of those guys who only buys gas a gallon at a time and never carries cash. Well, it used to make me crazy.
He's put on
Lisa
blast.
said that if he's the kind of guy who's always getting
Apparently
stuck,
this is a
why
Jewish
don't
wedding.
you just be the kind of guy who always has your wallet with you?
No
Lisa taught
comment.
me a lot about being a friend, but that it only works
I'm a
when you start
cuz.
loving the person who's there, not the one you imagined. By letting me be who I am, Lisa, you've let
These
me
vows
believe
are
I
very
could be
guilty.
anything,
Yeah.
and that together we can be everything.
I mean,
I love you.
insert stereotype about Jewish guilt here.
That's where I was going a minute
study
ago.
all these books about how a relationship should work, and then use that as an excuse for not getting involved when things didn't go exactly like the plan. You were wise enough to know I was just a little afraid, Ross. After
So could
all
they have
these years of
upped
studying
the
how to win a
romance
man
factor
heart, you
beyond
were the
casual
first to let me
conversation
see
here?
what I really wanted to learn
Apparently
was how
no.
to trust having my own heart won. You're a
Rabbi's really
Valentine
into
I
this.
want for my
Yeah.
whole life, Ross.
Ross and Lisa, I'm proud and happy to pronounce you husband and wife.
Muzzle tough.
I mean, at least they didn't do the ceremony in Klingon.
Oh my, wasn't
that was not going to be a thing in 1989.
And look at us now, married 40
You would
years.
wonder why the fuck they're
Very nice.
speaking
Uh,
in
we
tongues.
I mean,
Are you married?
Mark Okrand did write the language in 1983 for Star Trek 3.
I heard her say
Right,
not
I'm just-
married.
Do you
No,
believe
Star
it?
Trek
Look at
wasn't-
these faces, not married.
Quite
Yes,
there
we
yet
were
in
just
terms of
But-
larger pop
Yes,
culture.
and from the
But you're right, that
beginning.
became a Frasier joke for him attending a Jewish wedding
We're not
and
going
doing
to
the
dance.
blessing,
We're
or
not
not
going
a
to
bar
dance?
mitzvah, and doing the blessing in Klingon.
I don't feel like dancing.
It's Valentine's Day.
Anyone want the synthesizer rendition of Hava
There's another
Nagila?
rule?
That's a motherfucker right there.
I'm leaving the party.
Well, fine. Have a nice walk.
Don't tell me how to have my walk.
Oy vey.
Rob Paulson and Rob Paulson.
Irving's photo out. Irving's racket ball out. I do not need any more ammonia, Mother.
It's me.
Perfect. You can help me obliterate your memory.
How'd you get home?
My mother just happened to be parked outside the wedding in case I came out and wanted to talk.
Kathy.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Fine.
Boy, we used to ruin some great
Yeah, y'all
dinners to this day.
Kathy getting
Hey, I said I'm sorry.
Believe it or not.
Fine. Irving, I give up. I mean, I think I want things to work, but then when we're together, I just don't know how to do it. As soon as things start getting good, I either fall asleep or start screaming.
Yeah, I mean, I have great plans for us, and then...
You have great
Look,
plans.
it's not your fault you're
Yeah,
attracted
but then
to
there's
the
this
most
whole
boring man
sequence
in
of
the
things
world,
that's
apparently.
so expected. I mean, I could do the expected things, but, well, okay, guys start down that sequence, right? The expected words, the expected Valentine. Kathy, 30 years from now, I'd look in the mirror and see the expected Uncle Maury.
I shouldn't have said you had to wrap my gift, Irving.
I could have wrapped it.
I hide in this fantasy of how things should be so I can blame you when it doesn't work.
I think I'm being so unique. The only original thing I ever did.
Oh,
was
it must
to
be
offend you.
Festivus because they're airing the
With
grievances.
perfectly good time.
I ruined them first.
Obviously.
You make
And
me
the stereo
sick.
is still
You
not hooked up.
disgust me.
This is the first thing we've agreed on in 2 months.
I like it. When we're done, you can come over to my place and obliterate your memory over there.
Great.
Wait,
What?
this isn't mine. Don't let our stuff touch in the box.
That was your Valentine, page 199, the Glamour magazine perfect gift guide.
Aren't you curious to see how much I'd hate it?
It was chosen by a staff of professional rule makers. You would hate it.
Well, if you let me see how much I hate my gift, I'll let you see how much you hate your gift.
Did you buy it at a hardware store?
No fair. You peeked.
Let's just say I'm getting to know the real you. A hopeless, tangled
What the
mess of
hell?
self-induced trauma.
Too bad we're so
Are they
repulsed
flirting?
by each
I
other.
think
We have
so.
Yes.
common.
I
Too
mean,
bad.
what
I think this is a full-on
Solid foundation
mating
for you.
dance.
Yeah, are they
Never know
about...
the
Do
kind
we
of
need to
happiness
get the
that
kids
Joyce
out of the
and Uncle
room?
Maury have.
You just used the word.
Yeah.
Get out of here because
I mean, they're at-
Harbor.
They're well, I mean, they're at her house, so they don't have to rent a room.
You only have
They might
stuff
still
in
have
one
to.
of your hands.
Everyone knows the first rule of being a Valentine.
Okay, wrap it up,
is
folks.
compromise.
If you're gonna do what you want to do, do it, please.
Mm,
There you go, and
baby.
give us
The frizzy hair.
Hi, honey, it's Dad.
Oh, well.
Just want to let you know Mom's on her way over to apologize for butting in. I know how you feel about surprises.
Well,
Mom's gonna walk.
Oh, boy. You're gonna get one
I'm
yourself,
Large
man.
John Corcoran, the great
Let's watch the credits.
Gregory
Yeah.
Hines,
Well,
he of the
well, there's
Flying
gotta
Feet,
be
is
something
joined by some tap dancing legends in a new film called Tap. But is Tap enough to make the movie work? We'll tell
Oh
you
my
later
God,
on News 7.
Kathy's actual
Battle Level.
father was the voice in this. Kathy Geiswhite?
Yeah.
Yeah, her father was actually a voice of Dad.
alrighty.
All right.
There you go.
So, yeah, that was the Kathy's Valentine special. It's certainly a thing that exists.
Yeah, it's
So-
okay.
and, so, and in honor of Rob Paulson, bleat narf.
There you go.
Anyway,
Uh.
now we turn our attentions up north as we head back to the Canadian series You Can't Do That on Television with the 1985 episode Romance and Dating. Not specifically Valentine, but close enough. So
Goddamn.
let's get into it.
Love Connection short circuits will not be seen at this time, in order that we may bring you the following heartbreaking show.
I would have loved to have seen
Oh, Christine, I'm glad I found you. I have to warn you.
Chuck
about
Woolery
something.
host
What?
that show.
Oh, no. Is there an ice cream truck parked outside? Remember last time that happened? We had to tie Lisa down.
No, it's not that bad. It's some guy who keeps calling the station. He wants to speak
They're
to
in
one of the
delay?
girls, but he won't say which one.
Uh-oh.
You know what I think?
I don't
I
think
that he's in love
so.
with one of the girls on this show.
You know, this could be really embarrassing.
There's a buzz in the audio that I can't do a damn thing with.
No, didn't seem sucked.
We get to learn how the sausage is made.
We get to take up Monty Python.
It is.
Terry Gilliam was influential.
Got an influence for you. Alcohol.
This is one of those shows that's like extremely proto-Nickelodeon, right?
It's the show that built Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Righty. Hey.
Also created by the guy who created the Tomorrow People.
Put me out of my misery. Life is just
Oh,
too
damn.
hard. I can't go on.
There's a callback.
You
Jesus.
want to get shot? What is the matter with you?
You see, I'm madly in love with this
A
girl
whole
from
path
school.
there that
She
we
doesn't
don't
even
have
know I
time to get
exist.
it.
I can't stand it anymore.
Oh, you really got it bad.
This show has
Yes, I've
acting.
tried everything. I've sent flowers, candy,
And
even
unfortunate
a love poem.
duplication.
Love poem.
Yeah.
You're talking serious. Oh.
It is serious. Do you want
See,
to
I want to play a wizard, so I think about what it would be like to play a wizard,
You're
and then
the
I
one
act.
I'm dreaming of.
I'm talking more about the white guy
one
doing the Latin American
desire.
execution.
You're the one I really love. You saved my heart.
This is indeed something that you would not be able to do on television these days.
Oh, that poem, beautiful. It got me right here. Here.
Doug, what are you doing down there with your friends? I'm watching a movie. What else would I be doing?
I watched the man
Doug,
get
I thought
shot.
we were on a date. Why don't you come up
Repeatedly.
and sit next to me? Vanessa,
Else
I
would you be
asked
doing in a
to
dark
get to know you
theater?
recently. I never said anything about sitting beside you. Yeah.
This was before Paul Rubens got caught.
Did I warn you about dating boys today? Sammy, just
Yeah.
who else am I supposed
It's
to
also a
date?
bit weird because the kids are very
And welcome to
disparate
today's episode
ages.
of Detective on Television.
Like,
What is
obviously
it?
so.
Heartwarming, soul-stirring, and guaranteed to set your
They're
pulse
not
rate.
exactly part.
Oh, it's a
They're not
different
exactly the
way to-
kinds of things you would see in a
It's
clique
about
together.
romance and dating.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's gonna be mushy, isn't it?
With these latter
Christine,
years.
Romance makes the world go round. Yeah, so does centrifugal force. There's a package for
Centripetal.
over here, Doug.
But thank you for playing.
Oh, my divine darling, please accept this meager token of my deep love for you. No one can see you on the show and fail to be moved by your beauty.
Yeah, move.
I don't think all that was written on that tiny card.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, who's it from?
your secret admirer. Someone
Oh,
who
boy,
I've
this
never
bit.
met before is in love with me. A mystery man. Ooh.
Yeah, how anyone could fall in
I think I
love with
remember
you.
reading an
Anyone
Arthur
makes a
book
Jeff-
about this.
Yeah, no one make a
And
Jeffrey
now
Epstein.
she knew that
Thank you
everything
very
Nope.
much.
Hell no.
No,
John
Jesus
would
Christ.
be happy
Oh, hell
We
no.
we have
they
some,
were in
decorum.
love.
We're
Yeah.
professionally unprofessional, not unprofessionally
I wish something like that
unprofessional.
could happen to me.
Yeah, we know where the line is, ladies and
Your
gentlemen.
wish is my command.
And others.
No noise in the library. Sorry, I'm new at this. Never mind. Can you really find a man to ask me out? No problem. All I have to do is shoot this arrow into the air, and it will produce the man of your dreams. Oh.
It's raining men.
Hallelujah, it's raining men.
Oh.
Amen.
Oh, Jesus.
Miss,
Wow.
would you please go out to dinner with me? I'll cook you the finest meal you've ever seen.
I think they lobotomize this poor
Go
bro.
out dancing.
Young man, have you ever thought of another line?
Call the
for us?
constable, please.
A shirt
Young
on,
man,
Jesus.
Young man, think you'll lobotomy me, please. Take give an arrow and go home 90 degrees.
His wife may be the greatest
That's me in the back row right there.
ever built for love.
That's me for real.
Romantic. You must have really loved
No
her.
cap.
Sleeping in class.
Romantic? Love? Look how many rooms
she'd have to clean. This man didn't want a wife. He
You
wanted
have
a
servants for
friend.
that, lady.
I mean, this is a classic.
Where?
Yeah, I mean, it is the Taj Mahal.
Why did they
No.
keep sending him to me?
Princes
got
do
the-
not expect their love interests to be
He
cleaning.
loves me.
The teacher's tyrannical, hence he has the Hitler stash.
Lisa, another package just arrived for you. $10, postage and handling.
Okay. There.
Thank you.
Perfume.
Back when they had
de
COD.
Paris. Oh, my favorite French perfume. You know, this admirer must be crazy about me.
Crazy anyway.
Well, don't you have any love beating in that breast of yours? I mean, somewhere out in that world, there is someone for
Ew.
each one of us. I mean, someone
Everybody
that we
take a
can
drink.
cling to
No.
while the cruel world throws its slings and arrows upon us.
Lisa, please, I do not wish to
And she
thwart
quoted
my
Hamlet. That's another drink right there.
Lisa, please, don't. Oh, wait a minute. Hold it. Never mind. I am going to lose my lunch.
Didn't think the link between the two programs tonight would be a, clone joke.
Get a load of that guy. Dougie. Oh, Cupid. Could you help me? I want that.
This is
kind of guy
horrifying.
to ask me
Yeah.
out on a date.
Yeah.
Sure, no problem.
It was a different time.
My beautiful Lisa, I am madly in love with you.
Dougie, I'm going to kill
I think
you.
this is illegal on several levels.
Yeah.
You know when I keep making that joke that this is illegal in Canada?
Date with Susie tonight. I'd like to make very sure that you have on clean underpants, dear.
No, we're not going that far. Trust me.
Maybe
Well,
less
how
in
far do you think you will be
1985.
going, Alistair?
Oh, this is embarrassing. I mean, how far does the average 14-year-old go on a date? Not very far.
Well, Alistair, do you think you'll be going far enough to
Movie
cross
theater,
any
maybe?
streets, dear?
Streets?
Yes, Alistair. Streets. Streets that trucks drive along. Trucks that can come along and run you over when you're not wearing clean underpants. Now then, young man, put these on.
Not sure what clean underpants thing is about.
So that's
It's a thing.
That's an old thing. Like my grandmother used to be like, you wouldn't want to end up in the hospital in dirty underpants. It would be very embarrassing. It's an old.
Completely flipped? This machine
Right,
is an
except
inanimate object. It can't return your love.
your underpants aren't necessarily going to be
Gave me
clean.
5 free games yesterday.
Okay.
What?
Wait. You can give your money away, but you're not giving my
People
money
people
away.
worry about ridiculous things,
Hell, I'm a
especially if they grew up in the Depression era.
But you know, you too.
Clearly.
Like a kind of a pretty couple. You have my blessings.
God, what a lecture! Get the fuck out of here, old man.
Yeah, no. In modern times, they would have been that.
Lisa, I can't stand the fact that this secret admirer is sending you flowers.
Really, Alistair?
Why? Well, because I'm madly in love with you, Lisa. I can't stand the thought of you in another man's arms. Please, Lisa, would you go out with me tonight?
Alistair, that is really sweet of you. I didn't know you cared.
Well, actually, I don't.
Isn't there at
This
least
is
a
just
4-year
introduction to
difference in
some
age
opposites.
between them?
Oh, not these two.
Oh, Valerie, my little chickadee, hurry up. The movie starts a half an hour.
Apparently
Every
they
time
only
this-
had the budget for
Hold it
like
right
2
there.
adults.
We want to know exactly.
Every time this character appears on screen, I'm thinking about Red Button. I'm thinking about Red Buttons and the Hobo.
Time?
Well, you heard me. I'm only taking her to a movie, but I'll get her back good and early.
Only a place to
Honest,
go.
I hope so. You dads are all alike. We'll be waiting up for you, you know. Yeah, and if you're late getting her back, we are going to ground you for a whole month.
Oh, you kids never let us have any
WTF.
It's an opposite sketch. Literally what it says on the tin.
Finally kissing. I love this.
This is such a romantic setting. How come they have to go and ruin a great action film like this with a mushy, boring part? And that music!
Another opposite sketch.
Boo! Boo!
Girls, please be quiet. We're trying to watch a love movie.
Yeah, what do you girls have about true love? I know what I truly love.
He couldn't even say that with a straight face. Did you see that?
In a good kung fu fight, but I love it.
That's not love. That's That's
He just
sick.
could not sell that
It's
scene.
in the eye of the beholder. Oh, come on, Rambo!
Or the big dropper. Yeah, I've had theater experiences like this.
The bottomless bag of nuts.
Hey, Pops, there's a little girl. We're on a
And then
date.
there's
Get
the
her out
snacks.
here.
Oh, yeah. By the way, what do you two plan to do tonight?
You know, the usual, getting a couple of gang
Does he
fights,
literally have a
rip
portrait
off
of a
few houses,
dictator in
steal a
the
couple of cars so I can get back
hallway?
here in time for 3 o'clock in the morning.
Hey,
possible.
Sounds like a perfect date to me. Oh, by the way, could you use some extra money for this evening?
Nah, that's okay. See, I just mugged the old lady down the street. Got her pension check.
Beautiful.
Since you offered.
And then he
Lisa,
takes the money
I'm
anyway.
really sorry about what I said to you before, but I really want to make it up to you.
I should hope so. Alistair, whatever made you do such a thing?
Well, actually, Ross put me up to it.
Script.
Ross did.
Well, yeah, he paid me money, and I couldn't resist.
How much?
$3.95.
$3.95.
The price of
Alistair,
chicken nuggets.
we've been friends for a long time.
I am
How could you
getting
do
hungry.
such a rotten thing for such a little amount
Better
of
a
money?
copy of Tim's.
I don't
I need
know,
about
it just seemed like a
$3.50.
good idea.
There we go.
Oh, look. The
We needed
fly.
at least one per episode.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Well, you know what they say about the fury of a woman scorned. You just had a taste of it. Okay.
Fury of a woman scorned is Nickelodeon slime.
Oh, God. This whole segment with the Cupid really makes me uncomfortable.
Fern, I never realized you were so attractive. Maybe we could go out on a date together and have dinner for two, and well, then we could go and maybe see a
Mainly because they keep
gardening show.
using
Oh, I'd
this
love it
guy.
when you do that. Oh.
Was the
Ooh,
principal
prison.
just talking to his plant? I think he's in love with it.
That is really weird.
Yeah, I wonder what the plant sees in him.
You know, that whole scene could have gone without commentary.
Your date is here.
Hodgkins. What does he need a date for? I'm the one that needs a little female companionship around here.
Well, if it's okay with Hodgkins. Hey, Hodge, is it all right if the kid
My
takes out?
female companionship.
Okay.
Because it's 1985.
Honestly, if I'm in that situation, the only thing I care about what my company has in their pants is if they have a lockpick.
And to think that it would be at least 4 more years before we would get the females meme from
All right,
Star
now,
Trek.
Christine, you have a wonderful time, but dear, remember, be home by midnight at the latest.
Mom, none of the other kids have to be home by midnight. Please.
Oh, well, all right, Christine. If none of the other kids have to be home by midnight, you don't either. But 1 o'clock at the latest. Have a nice time.
Thanks, Mom. Bye. Christine, all the other kids have to be home at 11 at the latest.
Well, all I said was that.
Well,
none
you
of
know,
the
the
other
police will
kids
get you
have
on
to be home by
curfew.
midnight. The night is young. Let's
Party!
What the?
It's cold in here. Could you put your arm around me, Doug?
Not right now, Vanessa.
What?
This is the scariest part of the movie. Can you hold my hand? This part isn't that bad. Just close your eyes. Doug, we are on a date. Are you going to do anything other than eat?
Vanessa, my mom's gone on a diet, so she doesn't buy any more candy. So the only reason I come to the
I
movies
am
is
in
to
this
get some
movie
decent
for the
food.
junk food, miss.
Cupid! Alistair, what is your
Please,
heart's
no more
desire?
Cupid.
I want to see the girl of my dreams.
Are you sure about this? It's a little late.
Positive.
Where am I?
Oh, not her.
Well, Alistair, this was the girl you were dreaming about.
Cupid, that wasn't a dream. That was a nightmare. What's all that guck on her face, anyway?
Nightmares are
Well,
dreams.
they all look like that at night.
That's the joke.
Vanessa! How do you like my new dress?
Oh, it's nice, but don't you think it's just a little formal for school?
Vanessa, it's in case my secret admirer comes looking for me. I have to be prepared.
Lisa, you don't have to dress up for your secret admirer. If he really loves you, he'll take you as you are.
But every little bit helps.
That's a hell of a list.
Secretly admiring
Lisa, I
you,
see
he
her
already
already for the
admires
masquerade
you.
ball, but it's not until tomorrow.
Look, that's a joke that this show might
Pretty funny
actually
costume,
do.
though.
Alistair, that was mean. That was for her secret admirer, you know.
What's he coming as?
Alistair, you want to order now?
Schadenfreude in full
Is
display.
this guy a stock character in the joke? Is that he's a
In that case, you should get the
Mhm.
Barfy
Joke
special
is he's a
platter
very
for two.
disgusting
You get
individual
two Barfy
that
burgers,
serves
you get a
food.
double order of French fries, and you get a giant milkshake with 2 straws, all for half the price of a regular dinner.
Well, Barbie, how come you charge half as much money for twice as much food?
Well, you see, Alistair, anybody that would bring their date in here deserves a break.
I heard that.
Vanessa, where's Lisa? She's supposed to be on with me now.
Well, I mean, you were standing right there, so.
No, she's going on a cruise. Her secret
Yeah, they don't
admirers send
respect
her
him
a
enough
ticket
to,
to
like,
the love boat.
hide that they're making
This. Believe it, Moosey. I am going on a cruise with my secret man. Lisa, you don't even know this guy and you're gonna go halfway around the world with him? Love is so wonderful. It's like a trip to the moon on gossamer wings and all those wonderful things.
God, I'm about to plot.
I hear that you're going on a trip with Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah, by this time tomorrow, I'll be standing with him at the railing of the ship, looking out at the clear blue water.
Okay.
I would have left the hat on.
Yeah.
Looks like you're a little ahead.
Yeah, but there's a towel stage right, and the props are not waterproof.
Hey, you guys,
Yeah.
Snake Eyes is in love.
It also would have ruined the comedic effect or something.
Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, look, the whole getting stuff dumped on you thing is not congruent with reality as it is. Because they just stand
It's
there.
my lady friend. She drives a city bus. We play chicken every time we pass. Oh, what a woman!
Lisa, dear, what is it? You look so happy. Mom, it was love at first sight. There was this new guy at school, and he is so gorgeous. I want to spend the rest of my life with him.
Oh, Lisa, I know exactly how you feel, dear. It was love at first sight when I met your father.
Hey, Alistair,
Yeah, Doug?
what's the hardest part of a date for you?
Well, Doug, I guess it's meeting my date's parents.
Really? Why's that?
Well, you see, they always want to know everything about you. Like my last date's parents, they asked me for 3 pieces of ID and a blood sample.
Hey, Vanessa.
Yeah,
Kids,
Lisa?
don't you
Think
like
about
Ronan
computer
Mars laughing?
dating. I think it would be pretty boring. Boring? Why?
At least nobody's saying suck it to me.
Hey, Christine. Yeah, all the talk these days about women being equal to men makes me wonder about something.
What's that?
Well, if men and women are supposed to be equal and they go on a date, shouldn't a woman pay for her share?
Oh, of course not, Alistair. There's limits to everything, even equality.
Christine doesn't even pay her share when she goes out with her girlfriend.
Hey, Doug. Yes, Vanessa? When you go on a date with
Portent
a girl,
of the
do you
future.
kiss them? Well, I'm not one to kiss and tell. Oh, so you try to kiss them, but they won't let you? Now, wait a minute. Well, as a matter of fact, you're pretty short. You probably couldn't reach any girl. You'd need a stepladder. Vanessa, I am gonna kill you. What are you gonna do, punch me in the kneecaps? And I wait the day the camp ends, and you come back to the city and back to my loving arms. Oh, my love, I miss
That kid's
you.
the dime store
Arnold.
Tanner from Bad News Bears.
How come you get a letter every day and I haven't heard from my boyfriend since I came to camp 3 weeks ago?
Because you're dumb enough to wait for some stupid boy to write to you.
Thanks a lot, Vanessa.
You don't understand what I mean. I subscribe to Laura's Love Letters. It's a service that sends you a letter a day for as long as you want.
You mean you pay for these?
Sure beats waiting for some dumb boy to acknowledge your existence.
It feels like something that might actually exist,
Yeah.
especially in the modern world.
Modern world, that's probably AI generated.
Young man, I'm selling romance door to door. Would
I
you like
mean,
to buy
nobody said it wouldn't be horrifying, but
Well, for $10 and $10 only, you can buy this.
I mean, I have to keep
Extra
hearing about
strength
the
treatment.
male loneliness epidemic.
Well, for $5, you can get the medium strength treatment.
Oh, what if I just want my husband to notice me?
We have a special on this week. for 99 cents only.
I'll take it.
Valerie, who's at the door? Valerie?
Yes, Lance?
I never noticed that before.
What's that, Lance?
That spinach stuck on your teeth.
That's it?
What do you expect for 99 cents?
Good point.
I mean,
Hi, Lisa.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this?
This is my brand new computer dating machine.
Can I try it?
Sure,
Okay. You are a warm and sensitive person. The ideal man for you is Flip. No. Give me my money back. No, this isn't right. Take the
They
message.
really needed more than one adult.
Yeah.
Aw, come on,
Exaggeration.
I
pretty
didn't know
boy.
Oblivious did that.
Dougie, you're here to take Vanessa out on a date?
Yeah, is she all ready to go?
Ah, you know how women are. She's still dressing. Come on in.
Y'all know how women are.
Dougie, do you like wrestling?
the
Yeah.
women's.
Hey, is that pretty boy Moskowitz? He's my hero.
I love the guy. Did you see that death match last
Local
week
ethnic star.
against the Sheik?
Did I ever? Come on, pretty boy.
Come on, pretty boy. Look at that tailspin.
You allowed him to watch
Oh,
the
Dougie,
Sheik match.
you are my kind of guy.
I'm all ready to go, Dad.
I can now, Vanessa. Why don't you take Lisa out to the movies?
Well, what about you?
I'll be here when you get back. Come on.
Well, that just about wraps up our show on romance and dating. I'm home. Hi there, Lisa. I thought you were supposed to be out on the high seas with Prince Charming. I have never been so embarrassed in my entire life. What happened? Did that bum stand you up? No, he was there all right. Well, who was he? He was some big producer and wanted me to star in his picture. Lisa, that's everything you've ever wanted in life. I don't believe how lucky you are. Lucky? Christine! The name of the picture was Lisa Ruddy Meets Godzilla, and I was Godzilla. I'm sorry. What did you tell him? I told him to take his flowers, his clothes, and his perfume because I was going home. I guess it was all too good to be true. Well, there was a good part about it. Christy Brinkley was gonna play me.
Christine, a package for you.
Oh, who's it from?
Big movie producer. He's got a part for you.
Yeah, great. Here we go again. That's the Godzilla costume. Try it on, Christine. You look great in green. Say, Freddie. Oh, Ross, roll the credits.
Yeah,
Look at this thing.
Godzilla is green.
I mean, they probably couldn't have been too accurate for legal issues, especially if we're talking about Toho here.
Yeah.
We still got more.
Yeah.
Also, girl doesn't know what she's talking about. You should be flattered to be Godzilla.
I mean, especially this year, Godzilla made a pretty big comeback on both sides of the ocean.
You can't do that on television. Has been a blind date production.
What was it? Was this 86?
I can't expect anyone who's seen them to
85.
date them now, can they?
85, okay, yeah.
All right, come on, Dougie. Go and change. Get out of that costume before you damage it.
I'd love to, but my dressing room door is locked and I can't find the key.
Terrific. Now, what are you gonna do?
I guess I'll just have to go home in this stupid costume.
Think again, kid. That is a very expensive costume. It belongs to the studio. You are gonna have to change.
I can't. My dressing room door is locked and I don't know where the key is.
Costume.
That's
Now
why
look
I
at
got
that.
the wig too.
You ruined the costume. And you're gonna have to
I
pay
think
for
that's
that.
the
out of your
underlying
wages.
joke here.
However, that means I guess you own it. So you can go home in it. Go on, beat it. One home, Dougie. The door's over there.
How are those?
I gotta lock up.
Wings
No, to your
attached?
left a little.
Spirit
duct
gum.
tape.
Good lord.
Yep.
Well, that was a thing.
It was a lot.
Oh, is there actually a behind the scenes sequence here? Because
There
there's still some
is.
time left on this video.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, do we want to keep going with that? I didn't know.
Sure, why not?
Looks like it's
Behind the scenes.
Yeah. Back in the old days, behind the scenes.
Apparently, the writer.
Wow.
I mean, these aren't particularly interesting facts, but they are there.
There we go. All right.
I guess that
Interesting.
that's also why this thing looks better than the typical episode of You Can't Do That on Television. You know, it's from the master tapes and not the fifth generation VHS recording.
Yeah. Something that I recorded like 3 talk shows, has been erased over at least 8 times.
Yeah. Anyway, so now it's time for entertainment news.
That's right.
I think we're leading off with something that's not very entertaining or has very much to do with entertainment. That's Discord.
Yep.
Yeah. Where we broadcast to you from?
Yeah.
I will have no problem passing the age verification with just a webcam.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I
Teddy
mentioned
fan informs me that his boyish good looks will prevent him from passing.
Well, and like my issue, I mentioned it last night on Final Fantasy, is back in October, Discord had a massive data leak and leaked 70,000 people's IDs.
Well, that's why you don't upload an ID and you just take a picture of yourself.
Short video is what they're requiring because images are too easy to fake.
Yeah.
Not that short videos aren't easy to fake.
Yeah, let me get Grok on the line here.
Yeah, I was about to say, if I felt like paying ChatGPT, I could have a fucking me as an 80-year-old man.
Yeah,
Right.
Speaking of Grok, Elon Musk got raided in France.
Good.
Sticking with Discord for a bit, it's also my previous account on Discord got hacked, and it took forever for Discord to do anything about it. Like that rogue account was going on for a bit of time there.
Like at least 6 months, if I recall correctly.
Yeah. So
before it finally became deleted user.
The real problem is this is part of a greater symptom of the whole age verification that definitely, at least as a side benefit, allows them to harvest a lot more information off people.
Well,
and
claiming
also
to save the kids.
is not at all like actually anything better for security.
So, but on the other hand, and I have to bring this up because saying, doing nothing really isn't a viable solution anymore. Because, well, look at Roblox.
Yeah.
They are getting dragged through the fucking courts because of their very, very lax moderation systems, and all of the news stories about the child predators.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know whose fault it is that a situation has been created where you need to prove that you're not a child, but in order to do that, you need to submit information that you would also need to gather the information from children to prove that they are children, and it's information about children that you can't legally have or keep.
Well, then you get this situation with Discord. Discord is by the default, assuming you're a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Even though
That's the
my personal account's almost a decade old.
right.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, they
I
did.
actually-
They did update it and said that theoretically they are going to be applying some logic based on account status. So we'll see how that goes. And they have already made an awkward attempt at walking some of the shit back because obviously it was colossally unpopular.
Right.
You
right.
have problems where states are starting to pass all of these age verification laws. Like in Arizona, I can't look at the Orange and Black site without getting a warning saying that it's basically blocked in my state unless I do an ID verification. Same with like X videos and stuff like that, which
Yeah.
is fine.
Florida does the same thing. This is why I have a VPN. Like, I just set
I
to
live in the Netherlands.
Bahamas for me.
Yeah,
Like,
Proton is your friend.
the point is it's
and
like,
legal.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's also that, it's also a method of control. I'm like, plus we've got other things going on, like Australia. They are the first nation out there to do a total blanket social media block for people under the age of 16, which is causing issues on its own.
Yeah.
Because try to guess what's happened.
People are using VPNs to get around it.
No. The other thing. The either unintended or secret intended plan of consequence of these laws and such.
Yeah, gathering
That is-
information you're not supposed to be able to have so that you can use
Nope.
it for things that you're not supposed to use it for.
Nope. Actual, like, evil. The marginalized.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, that too.
Marginalized getting targeted. Yep.
Yep. The marginalized, especially those of, queer designation. Guess what they can't do? Get into contact with people because they, if you're 14 years old, let's say, and LGBT, and you're in Australia, you're kind of isolated.
Yep.
Many such cases.
Many such cases, yes.
Yeah. And in the case of Australia's ban, I think that is unintended versus like something that's the porn laws in Texas or Florida.
I'm with Kevin on this one.
Some of the people in Australia, maybe. In terms of the government, probably not. The current government in Australia.
Let me finish.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Like, it's unintended compared to the porn laws of Florida, Texas, all the southern states. Those are very explicitly targeting sexuality, women, minorities, gay people. Whereas the Australia ban is a lot more bumbling.
And let's address an elephant in the room here. Facial recognition software has a diminishing return when you're non-white.
Depends on where you are. Either white or Asian.
Yeah. White and Asian, okay. Everybody else has problems.
Yeah. And it's more tilted towards, guess who? Men.
Yep.
Which is actually a bit unusual.
Because of default syndrome.
Yeah, it's like default syndrome actually outweighed pervert syndrome here.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it would have been heavily tilted towards women for the unfortunate reasons. But once again, it's also nuanced because I can't say that the think of the children thing is complete bullshit because no, child predators do exist and they do occupy kid spaces.
No, I mean it is real and it is a legitimate concern. The problem is that the people that are instituting these rules are the last people on earth who should be the arbiters of good taste for your children.
And it's also I'm going to go back to something that's been spouted about since the 90s because these fucking busybodies this isn't new. This is not new. You know, people have been trying to censor the internet
Day one.
yeah, because of think of the children syndrome and
Yes.
and you know what, it's like maybe you should do what you're supposed to do and actually keep track of your kids.
Yeah, be a parent.
Oh.
Don't let the fucking screen parent for you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they've been trying to make the internet a place that's only good for companies, so.
I mean, yes, there are problems like, the Grok C spam machine.
Yep.
But
and as I joked when we were leading into this, Elon Musk got his offices in France raided because of not just because of unregulated child pornography appearing on X, but because of what Grok does with deep fakes and otherwise.
And Spain is also launching an investigation into X and Musk. So
Well, and it's great timing because he comes out as being a Epstein pest. I think is a good way to quantify that. I mean, that's so pathetic.
It is a bit of a different feel living in a world where you joke about various rich people being into inappropriate stuff, not because it seems reasonably likely, but instead because there's like verifiable evidence about it.
Yeah.
I mean, we always suspected it. That's the
right,
thing.
And I'm saying it's different to have it like confirmed.
Yeah, it does definitely hit different. But what's hilarious about it, if in a kind of way, is that Musk is entirely pathetic about it. If you actually read the emails between him
about everything.
Yeah, but the richest man in the fucking world is a sex pest, and not just
he's bad at it. Yes,
and he's bad at it. Yeah, he's bad at it. So when are you gonna have the party, guys? When are you gonna have the party?
Incapable of subtlety.
Yeah. Utterly incapable of nuance. What a surprise.
I think it's a good place to loop off.
Yeah.
So
all right. So is that all we got? Is there anything? Well, I mean, we kind of talked about shows and stuff in the news segment today.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're pretty good there. Episode 6 of Starfleet Academy drops tonight, so be there or be square, I guess.
I mean, there are other things, but we don't really have the time.
Yeah.
Approaching 1:30.
Gotta help out the Ellison boys, and their flailing empire.
We'll get to the eldest boy next week.
All right, what do we got going on next week? I don't have the doc in front of me.
I'm glad you asked because next week we will be having Ricardo of Blade Bay X.
Ooh.
He is a professional fighter and coach competing in official Beyblade X tournaments.
Oh boy.
So
it'll be the Petty Fan and Colics hour.
Well, particularly me, but yes.
Yeah, the Petty Fan hour.
I've watched some of the Beyblade animes, but I was never into the actual thing.
Yeah.
I watched the Originals franchise and played with those tops a couple times, but I aged out and grew out of it. I didn't stick with it longer after that. So
the point is, Penny's taking lead next week because he's the one who actively Beyblades.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, just remind me in private business so that way I format the show correctly when I do my monologue. So that way when I do the lead in question and then hand it over, I don't go, Adam, you're up, and then embarrass myself. So just remind me before the show.
So it's called a Beyblade because you go out on a boat and stab the ocean, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
Oh,
We're-
I would
we're
say,
all-
really? But I'm like, yes. You know, if you watch
Say-
the anime,
say-
yeah.
Say that on the show next week and watch our guest leave.
Yeah. Well,
I
probably.
mean, for anyone who ever watched the Metal Fight series, apparently Moses part of the Red Sea with a fucking spinning top.
God, I mean, and if you've ever watched the original franchise, you know that Beyblade, 12-year-old Beybladers are very freaking muscular.
Yeah.
Wait, muscular.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Including including cat people from China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beyblade was fucking nuts, man.
Yes. Yes, it
There-
was.
There is a lot of words being strung together right now that I do not understand.
It's probably for the best you don't.
It's best. It's for the best, my friend. It's for the best, my friend.
You don't have enough alcohol on hand to make it feel better after you find out what actually went down.
I got a case of Blue Moon sitting in my room temperature fridge right now.
Brother, that's not enough.
And it's just, and it's also the sanitized American Canadian version.
Oh God!
Imagine if you watched the original.
we have to
Good Lord.
lobotomize them.
Well, it should be a great show next week,
Next
kids.
week, yes.
Yeah.
In the meantime,
Shadows.
let's get out of here.
Yes. Shadows Mist and I are still on hiatus until her Con Crunch is done. The late January and early February are always big with the furry community, so she is con chair for some rather big cons up in the British Columbia, specifically Vancouver area. So she will not be doing City of Heroes with us until after the 16th. So that means that Mondays will be open for me. I don't really have any plans for anything, probably just working and paying bills. But Petty Fan and I will return on Tuesday for more Final Fantasy XIV shenanigans. And if I can get it downloaded, we may do something with Final Fantasy XI on Thursdays. I just, now that I've kind of figured out the power situation, there is a thought process happening here. But that's it for this week's Moonhawk Studios Presents, and we'll see you all next week for some more antics and video commentary. Until then, I'm your host, Mac Paladin. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there, kids.